Hi guys, welcome to the Saving Money Show with me, your host Sean. Today we're having another mix up. We start with Revive Therapeutics, and basically has a therapeutics that is in that COVID space, and it has a lot more to go. Sorry, it has a lot more on it as well. But I think it's got a cancer drug that it's working on as well, but it's to be confirmed. It's basically its current assets outweigh its total liabilities. And we move on to, I was asked about silver, and as I said before, iShares Silver Trust, if you've missed the boat with some of the other ones. Now, LGL, Systems Acquisition Core, is one that I spoke briefly about the other day. Now, one thing I'm not sure if I mentioned or not is it will come up, because it is something that people like to bring up. The CFO of LGL was involved in a fraudulent act. He was cooking the books, making the figures seem inflated, a bit like what Luckin Coffee did. However, once the CEO found out about it, he removed the CFO, so he's no longer with the company. So be prepared for that if you're going into it. Here's one for the UK market, Softcat, and basically it's one that I think can grow, especially if you're looking to long term. Now, I said to someone about Pernod and how Pernod were also making hand sanitizers as well as alcohol, and they said to me, well, there's other companies doing that as well. And I said, well, what you've got to do before you go into them is check the FDA recall list, because the FDA has just recalled a large number of hand sanitizers, and if they're on the list, you don't want them. Takeda Pharmaceutical Companies, ticker symbol TAK. Now, that's had a bit of a pullback, and if you read The Lancet, which is a UK medical journal, you'll find that this is one of the top 5 to bring out a COVID-19 vaccine. It's got a low PE ratio, it's got a 4.81% dividend, and even if it doesn't, it's got a few other drugs in the pipeline. Now, Garena, I spoke about this before. It's it's an Asian mobile gaming stock. Sorry, I'm trying to get these as quick as possible. C Limited, I spoke about it before, and it went up to 120. It's now down at 109. I think anything below 110, you should pick these up. It just has such a moat. It's like Google. Jumia Technologies. This is like Africa, Amazon, and we know how Africa is growing. I Am Gold Corporation. Sorry, I'm rushing, but I was asked for some cheap gold stocks. Now, this is cheap because it doesn't pay a dividend, and it's not technically profitable, but the thing is, it's suspended operations, but I think it will soon start them up again. And don't forget to hit that lovely like button, almost as lovely as me. Helps with the YouTube algorithm and getting the video out to more people. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Become part of the Saving Money Show family. We give each other hints and tips and updates about stocks and shares we talk about on the show. As well as that, you can ask me to look into any share you want, and I don't charge a Discord fee or ask for a Patreon. All I do ask is for you to comment in the box below and hit the like button. Even if you disagree with me, especially if you disagree with me, I like a debate. And if I do something wrong, I want you to call me on it so I can improve the channel. And why not check out the links in the description below? There's lots of others. I've used each one of them myself. I wouldn't give you links if I haven't checked them out myself. If you're looking for a free trading platform which should trade your stocks and shares, you know, you can get a free share worth up to £200 for signing up and depositing a small amount. A free trade only requires a £1 deposit. The others require £100 or dollars, depending on which one you go for. Stake has over 3,500 US stocks on their books, which is the biggest one outside of the US. Whereas Trading 212 is one of the best and easiest platforms to use. But as I said, I use all three. Anyway, on with the show. Sorry, my mistake. I said Takeda Pharmaceuticals was in the top 5. It's Cancino Biologics Inc. Takeda Pharmaceuticals is apparently going in the next phase with one of their drugs. Sorry, I am doing all this from memory. I don't have any notes with me, so and I am outside, so I hope you'll forgive me for that little faux pas. Now, it has run up Cancino Biologics on their the fact that they're in the top 5 ahead of GSK, but if you'll notice, it is having a little bit of a pullback. Now, what they're saying is don't follow the hype train for AstraZeneca. And then you've got Gemprex. Now, this is one that's in the lung cancer state. Now, I said before how a lot of companies who have gone into COVID-19, they had a lung cancer drug and then they've switched it. I think, and people were saying to me, but lung cancer, there's already lung cancer treatments. It's not really something to go after, it's the other cancers. But these treatments can be adjusted. Once you've got the lung cancer one sorted, you can adjust it for COVID-19, you can adjust it for different types of cancer. And that's what these guys can do, and it can set it up. And then also Universal Corporation. Now, this is a P/E ratio of 15 and it gives a dividend of 7.35. This is for those of you who didn't want to go into Pembina pipeline or any of the other pipeline ones I spoke about. As we know, America, they transport their oil via pipeline, and they have a 48-year dividend growth. They have a 68% dividend payout ratio, and the reason why. Oh, and for those of you who asked about the UAVS, if you got on it when I first spoke about it, well done, it went up 150%. But remember, you had to have a plan going into it. My plan was, I took out my initial investment and a little bit of profit, and I left the rest to run just in case the rumours were true. If they're not true, I've made a little bit of profit and I've still got the shares. If in case they're true, if they're not true, I haven't lost anything. Anyway, we are done for the day. I will be speaking about Spaq stocks next, and I have some news regarding Spaqs. I'll see you in the next video.